Hey, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and DGen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So last night, we got nuked on. We got dropped on. We got dunked on. We got shot. Oh my gosh. So we felt that energy. We were just like, man, are they going to rug us again in the middle of the freaking night? Well, it looked like that was the case. And give me just a second. Hold on just a second. Had to shut my door. All right, what is going on? So basically, we had a massive dump. So we're going to look at the chart right now. We're going to look at that dump that we had. We're going to go to the daily, and we are going to show you guys kind of what happened here. So actually, let's go on the 4 hour. We'll show you better on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, look at this thing. We were sitting at 105,000, trading sideways, skirting around. Market was indecisive, didn't know exactly where we wanted to go, and it was bad news. So from here, right here, bam, last night, just dropped all the way down to 97,800, and this happened just early today, this morning, in the middle of the night. So I mean, it was just pretty wicked. And then we had a bounce from that 97 all the way back up to 102, and now we're just right back down again. So it's just, we are getting faked out left and right, and it is really doing a number on the altcoins. If you were looking at the altcoins, you know, we did have some good recoveries on some of them, and we saw where we can possibly put some positions in, and also to see where we could look at what are the strongest altcoins to accumulate right now. And we saw that Jupiter held up the best out of the coins that in the past 24 hours were really not doing so good. And so maybe it was because of the Jupiter airdrop. Maybe there's something going on with Jupe. A lot of good things happening with Jupe. If you're familiar with Jupiter, it is the it's a DEX, it's a launch pad. I mean, it's just like kind of just across the board, all kinds of cool stuff. You can do perpetuals on there. It's one of the most popular dApps on the Solana blockchain using the Phantom wallet. So yeah, guys, there's so many things that we can keep up with today. We just want to give you a good quick update. We have a really amazing interview and live stream planned today at 4 p.m. with the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu, ticker Bitcoin Dev, James Slammerman, more light. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you guys are tuning in to that later today, and go to that live stream and hit the like button on there, and make sure you share it with the friends so you guys can come in and learn a little bit about, I think, one of the best memes to come out of that meme cycle in 2023, and has a pretty cool backstory. So we're going to get into all that today. Later today, so make sure you guys tune in, and for this live stream, make sure you hit the like button, do all the things that are required. It is the housekeeping. So it's 10:42 right now, Eastern Standard Time, and we want to make sure we get everyone in today. Share this with a friend. That is the best way that you guys can help build the momentum on this channel. Sometimes the algorithm is just a little nasty. So we want to make sure that we can keep up with the all the other channels, you know, because it's like trying to get streaming rights over here. But yeah, we have some trades in right now. The market is swinging. It's swinging. So we don't know if we're going to be swinging to the top again right here, or are we going to get smacked right back down into the level that we just came from. Well, if we're going to pull a fib, we'll pull a fib from wherever that high was to where the low was currently. And so it looks like what we did is we traded back up into the 3.382, or we traded up to the 0.5, rejection down under the 0.382, and the next level that we could be looking at is the 618, which is the 1035. So 618, 1035 could be where we're looking at in the short term here, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because we did get a nice smackdown right here at 97,000, and we recovered really fast, but is the recovery going to continue? And can we get it back up into where we just previously, where we just were? So, guys, let me know. Did you get nuked? Did you get completely smacked? A lot of these things went kaput. But then I'm curious to see what actually did well in the list that we have here. AGI did really, has held up, actually pumped pretty well off of the Bitcoin recovery. Let's see, anything else? Things that were down, that got hit pretty hard. Pretty much everything. XYO was down 13%. Ticker Bitcoin down 14%. Zeus was down 11%. Pepe 7%. Yeah, the trades keep swinging. The trades keep swinging back and forth just because of the volatility of Bitcoin right now. People are so scared, and everyone is just, I think, capitulating way too early. They're capitulating too early, guys. I mean, it's like, I get it. I know, like, Bitcoin obviously just took a massive dive, and if you were in any altcoin trades, I'm sorry, because if you definitely got stopped out. I mean, I felt it last night. I was like, they keep doing this. So I told myself, I'm in profit, close it. Just close it, wait until tomorrow, see what happens tomorrow. I woke up, I was like, oh, it did exactly that. They dumped on our freaking heads, right? As we couldn't do anything about it, at least us over here. So I said, you know what? Now I can just chill. I can maybe go in a little bit more, because obviously it went low enough to be able to bounce. So if I saw that 97, I was like, okay, and it bounced. It's at like 99. All right, then we could be heading at least back up to the over 100 to get a quick recovery, because a lot of times what happens is you get these big liquidity grabs. And let me go to the whale orders. It's the whale chart. Where is it? Whale orders. Now, guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We had massive sells at that price, and it sent it down. Now, look at this. Oh, big buy orders right at the spot where we freaking wicked. These whales are playing the games, baby. They're playing them games. And it's just, we got to weave through the madness, weave through the whale games, because they will be played. Look at this. Look at those sells up right there to smack that down right by where they probably had their own buy order set. Sell, buy, boom, boom, hit the recovery, and now we're going to just head right back up to that 104. We got some more large sell orders, but that big buy was right there. But we also had a big buy sitting at 96. That didn't get filled, so I think that might now be a little too, I don't know. You could say it could be a little too late, but at this point, is it big enough? Is it big enough? That one was filled. This one was filled. That one was not. So all these got filled. Buys. So could this one be the next one that gets filled because it was like, hey, I got left out. I did not get filled. Is it gonna wreck us down to this level? I hope not. Let's see what Raul Paul says. I'm traveling for the next week, but just keep this summary at hand for this month's global macro investor. Now, I like this. So, taking all of our work into consideration, we believe 2025 will be another good year for risk assets, and that we're still only in the early stages of the banana zone, which officially kicked off last year with global M2 breaking higher, global money supply breaking higher. That means that global money supply, everyone is in their respective governments and fiat currencies are printing more. They're putting it into circulation, and then what does it end up going into? It doesn't go in the ground. It doesn't go into the mattress. It goes into risk on assets, being Bitcoin, crypto, tech stocks right now, AI, GPU, chips, you know, things like that. And then, so we're going to echo that we've said this in the past 20 to 30% corrections are completely normal. Expect them, embrace them. And if you are in a position to do so, use them as opportunities to add, then move on. So hopefully this has shed even more light on our current thinking around growth, inflation, liquidity, and the Federal Reserve, and overall market dynamics, illustrating why we maintain our bullish stance for 2025. Rest assured, we'll be continually reviewing our views as the year progresses. As the data changes, so too will our views. For now, we remain very excited about what the future holds for us this year. So if you see here, we're in that boring zone, and then we started to get right up here, and then basically we start to go boom in that banana zone. We're in the banana zone, that first phase, but then it does keep going. It keeps going. And we've shown we've explained the same thing. I mean, it's like Rob Paul has been in the business for a long time. He knows what he's talking about. He's seen these trends. He sees how it's played out, and how it's played out in the micro and the macro for even to the traditional stock market, and also correlated with Bitcoin. So the dude knows what he's talking about. So he's like, look, you can't, it's not going to be exact. It's not going to like repeat exactly, but it'll rhyme. So you can see the rhyming here. You know, it's not like, look, I mean, this section of the market didn't peak out like it spiked like it did here, but it's still spiked up. It looks similar. It's not going to be an exact copy of the chart, but I mean, it looks damn close. I mean, if you look at these cycles, we've showed you this on our Bitcoin chart, where if you look at the Binance chart here, and also on the Bitstamp chart, where we have it on the weekly here, you can see that it shows that same thing, where we have those cycles. Boom, boom. And so what he's showing more or less is this. Boom, boom, boom. That was a little cut off, rug pull, and then you have this right here, similar zone. I'm just kind of going off you speculate from the bottom of where you had those halving years in January. We use the Binance chart for that. We love using the Binance chart because then that gives us that metric here. So we're just blocking it like this, full screen it. Check that out. I mean, that is where where I think we're going to be headed in April, May, June, past April. Because once we get into April, that's a full year after the halving. That means since April of last year will be a full year, from April to April, full year. It's actually 520 days that we have an average peak after a halving year. So this is data that is in the books. It's in the chart. When we've had a halving year, and going into the next year after the halving, which is the halving year is the recovery year. The year after the halving is the bull run year. That's when we get the biggest run. And you can see it here. Boom, boom. And then here's the next one. We have two. And then if we go back, we could use the where's our coins? Where'd they go? They just disappeared. Oh, there they are. That was weird. Like all my coins just disappeared. Okay, so let's go into the Bitstamp chart, and I want to show you guys this on the daily here, or actually on the monthly. Sorry. And you can see from 2012, from each January after the halving year. Here's the January. Boom. Here's the halving year 2016. Here's 2017 January right here. Boom. Here is the COVID was an anomaly. That was like, that's why we had that wick. We still, from after the 2020 halving on January in 2020, still ticked up. And now this is what we're waiting on. We have this 2024, had the halving in April 2024. We went sideways for like forever right here. And then boom. So you can see why I think we could be doing this. This is why I think we're going to be heading in that direction. All right, so the OC guy said, oh, I didn't see this. Thank you so much for the super chat. It says LFG, cheers, brother. Love the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go. First super chat of the day. And we got Jordan. I know people are and we got Paul Parker. Paul Parker said, what a buying opportunity today and nearly gone again. I know, yeah, it happens fast, guys. Like these dips happen fast. They could happen overnight while you're sleeping, and then all of a sudden it goes right back up and recovers into close to the areas that we were just at, and then likes to scoop around, fake us out. It's got all the, I mean, you got to think all these whales are for sure playing games. I mean, that was massive manipulation. You know, we basically went into this whole idea of thinking that after the, you know, President Trump and the Congress and whatever the deal that they were going to make to be able to sign this executive order for a strategic reserve, the wording wasn't exactly what people were expecting. It is overall encompassing bullish for crypto because it mentioned digital assets. So it was like a blanket statement of just saying like, look, we're going to be adding digital assets into the United States as a stockpile, or, you know, stockpile reserve. But everyone's been like going back and forth. They're like, oh, it's not a reserve, it's a stockpile. But either way, it's the US is buying crypto. They're making legislation to possibly have it easier for crypto to be managed in the United States, operated tax-wise, business-wise, as a citizen-wise, all across the board. So so it's all ultimately bullish, but there's still just this weird bearishness in the market where I think we don't believe it. We're just like, we're not going to believe it. We're just still going to sell. There's people that are just selling. And also I think combined with that, there's just this weirdness happening. So I, on the other hand, am not going to get fooled by this crap. And I'm not going to, think that like, okay, yeah, that's, we're done, that's it. No, there is so much more room to grow, and there's still plenty of opportunities, even on these altcoins that have gone up a lot over the past year or two. I mean, you got to think, we did have a lot of opportunities to make some gains and get into some things that were flying. And you could have either been in those, or you could have still just held your stuff that hasn't really moved. But I guarantee you, just have some more patience, because that's what happened last time. People got really impatient. They were buying things for a long time, and they were maybe they were still down a little bit, or they were at break even, and they got so impatient that they said, you know what, screw this. And they swapped out and went into something different, or they sold into a stable coin. And then like months later, everything started to fly. They tried to buy back in, and they ended up with less crypto and just less gains than if they would have just been patient. That's it. And that's actually been the story for a lot of Bitcoin holders and Bitcoin people from the past who got impatient and couldn't wait through the volatility, and they missed out on massive life-changing gains. World universe changing gains because they sold too early. They couldn't do it. They were like, I can't hold. There's texts of people that were like, I just can't do it, man. $1,000, I just can't do it. And those are like it's rest in peace for those people. And they come back and they go, man, oh my gosh. So could that be the case with some of these things? I know it's bad. I know it hurts. I mean, especially like Cardano holders. Oh my gosh. Cardano holders, I know your pain. You're like, can we just get back to just back to the all-time highs? I mean, whilst everything else is breaking all-time highs, Cardano just wants to play the games. And so I get it. But then the thing is, as much as we've dogged on Cardano, watch when everyone capitulates and says, you know what, I'm tired of it. That's when Cardano ends up going to $5, and you're like, oh my God. Doesn't mean it's not going to dump on $5 and go down probably back to $2.50 or $3 after that $5 pump, but that's at the point where you just had held your bag and you were buying under $1. Patience is more bullish than trying to trade short-term volatility. If you have patience, and that's exactly what Raul Paul's trying to explain to us. He's like, chill. He's like, don't overtrade, don't overcomplicate it, don't F it up, don't let the short-term shakeout boring, or, just like that stuff that happens in the banana zone, which it does, shakeout right there. Look at that. Boom, shakeout. Boom, shakeout. And then people try to buy back up at the top here. People try and buy like right here, right back up at the top when they got bored here. But I get it. I mean, the Bitcoin is the dog. Bitcoin is the top dog. When this thing goes down, everything's going down. When this ETH, it crushes it. So I get it. So we have to have a strong Bitcoin base, and this is why I 100% believe that this is part of a crypto journey. If you're going to be in crypto, why aren't you holding Bitcoin? Really, at a point, are you going to ask yourself this question? You wake up and you talk about crypto, you tell people about crypto, and you don't have any Bitcoin. What are you doing? Because I feel I'm just going to be honest with you. When I feel stupid when I don't have Bitcoin, and I literally I have a crypto channel. I talk about crypto, and so it is my duty to have a piece of Bitcoin, and we need to keep this thing going, because obviously it's not like all the Bitcoin forks, when those things start going, when those things go down or whatever, or people are not buying it, the whole market doesn't care. But the whole entire market cares when Bitcoin is doing good or if it's not. So buy a piece of Bitcoin, not financial advice. That's all I got to say. I'm just like, it's kind of like, at this point, we need Bitcoin to succeed. It's one of those things that it's a truth that we have to accept. You see what just happened when Bitcoin just went down to 97,000. Look what happened to the market. Everything carries. Sentiment carries along with Bitcoin. You see it play out in real time and fast. So let's see actually what's happening here. Let's see if there's anything breaking. I have fun mode on Grok, so be prepared. MicroStrategy, from software to crypto vault, no turning back. We got Ether on a discount. Ethereum Foundation turns DeFi into a fire sale. I think the thing that's developing with Vitalik and ETH is the Ethereum Foundation is getting a restructure, or I think they're either trying to restructure it somehow. And then also Vitalik they're all working real hard to scale ETH and make it to where it doesn't have as high transaction fees. That's what they've been working on for forever. That's what the layer 2s have fixed. But can ETH as the chain of smart contracts, can it do it? We'll see. There was this theory, Unbelievable Destiny, written in the stars in this book from 1953 that mentioned Elon in it, being that he ends up going to Mars. It's pretty crazy. So I don't know about that. Ripple's New York and Texas two-step securely moseying money across the USA. Not sure what that is about. Let's see. And what can you describe as the financial equivalent of lassoing a greased pig? Ripple has clinched the much coveted money transmitter licenses in the Wild West of regulations. Oh, in New York. So they received money transmitting license in New York and Texas. So that was breaking 50 minutes ago. Ripple XRP just secured money transmitter license in New York and Texas. All right. So, and there's been a lot of controversial breaking news that XRP is trying to undermine Bitcoin in its use for the United States Strategic Reserve. Jack Mallers made a statement, like an emergency broadcast statement, where he was like, "Look, I have information. He was like, I know that XRP and the people behind XRP are not working for what they say they're working for." And so it's just, at this point, guys, I don't know what to believe. I mean, it's like you got people that are bullish XRP saying it's going to be revolutionary and it's going to make everyone money, and then there's people that say it's evil. There's people that say, look, they're not to be trusted, and it's just like I don't know, guys. I don't know at this point. It's just, do you just trade it, not date it? What do you do? I mean, what are you guys doing with this information? How are you treating this? Is there even enough of you to respond to what I just said? I don't know. There must be. Who's streaming right now? Who is streaming right now? This is what I need to see. Who is streaming? Who's streaming right now? I need to see who's streaming right now. I bet there's a Jason Casper or someone who's streaming. Oh, Lifer, Discover Crypto, CTO Larson. See, look, this is how many people are actually online watching crypto. That's it. There's only like 5,000 people in total that actually watch crypto YouTube in the entire world. I noticed that. So so it's okay. It's just it is what it is. All right. Let's see what the trending tokens are on Morales Money on chain. This is very useful. We're going to see what buying pressure, who has the best buying pressure right now in the past 24 hours. All right, let's see. Some of these we're familiar with, so we'll name some of them. We got Frick. I don't know. Arabud. I've seen that. That was airdropped into my wallet. I don't know if that's the same token. We got Daddy Tate, Elon for AFD, Build, Beans. Beans. I wonder if that's... What is Beans? I'm not familiar with Beans. Let's see. Then we got, COQ for all you AVAX meme coin fans. That is AVAX's premier meme coin. Let's see. Oh, AVAX has no chill. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, I know, right? That one's you can't say that one out loud too many times because then it gets ridiculous. Okay, we got the official baby Trump. That one's trending apparently. Andy on base. Some of these are so new. I mean, some of these are like, just only like a month old. Mystery. Just kind of looking through here. Like, yeah, there's so many that we're just not even paying attention to, because a lot of these are fairly, we're familiar with some of them, but there's just so many tokens. I mean, guys, look at how many tokens get created in just 24 hours. New tokens in the past 24 hours, 31,839 tokens were created in the past 24 hours. And yes, there is a lot of money that can be made in getting into some of these things, but there's a basically, I would just give yourself a 50-50 shot at it either going to zero or getting up to where you can be fast enough to take profits on a lot of these early things. If you want to take the Raoul Pal approach and just say, hey, I'm going to build the strongest, simplest 20 coin allocation portfolio that has all the best narratives and the picks and the winners of what the market has been trading on in terms of high volume, and what the institutional money is starting to drift in, then we just do that. And we just buy and hold. We don't try and trade. We don't try and, trade short-term volatility. We can maybe take the risk off, take the stress off, and take that approach. It's a bunch of different ways that we could go about this this market here. See, this thing is that Bitcoin is being so volatile right now. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Bunch of, was it Pepe? I'm like, I can't even talk. I'm like, did the Pepe trade get liquidated? Yes. Dang it, it did. Oh man, it must have swung real fast. What happened here? Let's see. Yeah, this price action is just straight trash. I mean, look at this. I mean, look, that's just what is this? Like, come on. Like, we're supposed to be coming off of the most bullish, we're in the most bullish time ever in crypto. Crypto president, American-based crypto companies, no tax. Gary Gensler's gone. Ross Ulrich was pardoned. Bitcoin's been trading over 100K. What is stopping the most ridiculous run? What is it? Because we were going with better momentum with less bullish news. So what the heck is going on? This is what I mean by the weirdness of what this market is doing to us right now. Do you get what I'm saying here? So I would say don't give yourself a hard time if you're getting chopped right now, because it's okay. I mean, I bet the liquidations from that 105 to $97,000, that is manipulation, guys. Come on. Like, that's manipulation. Like, no, the only way that happens is if big money says, sell it. It ain't retail. We don't have enough Bitcoin. We don't have it. It's not us. It's not us. It's them. Pink Floyd. Damn it. Like, it is totally them. I think Crypto Face even said it. He was like, my Chinese friends are telling me they're going to play some massive games before they really let us win it. I'm starting to believe it now. He's like, my Asian friends are telling me something. They're like, they're going down. And get erect. We like looking at the ribbon. That's what we want to look at. We want to look at the EMA ribbon. What happened? Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. EMA ribbon on the 4 hour. You can see here that we broke, like we just broke the bullish. We were trading above in green over the red moving average, which is basically on the hunt. It's like the 8-day moving average, 14, 20. Yeah, we got an 8, 14, 20, 26, 32, 38, 44, 50, 60. We traded below. If you look on the daily, you can see how even on these wicks, it still has kept us above these moving averages. So this is why on the daily, this still looks bullish, but it's just manipulation. The 4 hour though, this is what I'm a little worried, because this, you can see when we went up here and then traded and turned red and went under the red, we went down to 88,000. So okay, and so the first time it went down and then look, it bounced. It probably faked everyone out thinking that we were going to recover back up, but no, it actually went down more. So we went down, boom, 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 and then we went down more. So could we like literally end up doing the same thing right here? Just like doing basically that same thing where we go down, we get the recovery, and then it just trades sideways, and then it hits that trend line. It hits that trend line going below and going to like 96,000 in this support. Look, and you can see it. I almost can see it. Ugh, I don't want this to happen, but dang it, it totally could. This could totally happen. This could totally happen. If the bulls can't get control right now over this price, and we can't stop these whales from selling right now and fill in their damn orders, then I hate to say it, guys, but I showed you the large buy order here. It's at 96. Look. Look, 96,007, and look at where this level is right there. Oh, perfect. Perfect for the whales to make money and to completely wreck us. But we're not going to let it happen. Damn it, we're not going to let it happen. All right, so this is looking like the whale playbook here. Fake them, shake them, bake them at 96, liquidated, smacked, and then off we go off the trend line. Yep. They could easily do that to us. Makes sense to me now. Freaking a-holes. That's literally like that's what they like to do. If you don't think there's a they in crypto, 100% there's a they. You don't think there's a they in finance with all this money, all these exchanges, All these exchanges, give me a break. You know it's happening. You 100% know it's happening. And guys, do you know what's happening today is that we are having a special live stream. You're going to learn about the backpack. You're going to learn about the Sprotos. You're going to learn about Ticker Bitcoin, and you're going to learn from the dev himself. So make sure you guys are going to tune into this live stream today. It's going to be happening at 4 o'clock. So get your pants on, your boots on, strap them on, and put your space helmet on, because we might get crazy, we might get esoteric, because I know I can tell that James is very much into the esoteric conversation, but we're gonna keep it crypto. But I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are RSVP to this thing. Hit the like button. Make sure you are going to tune into this, because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dev is secured. Dev is secured. All right, Griffin's coming back. Griffin did this weird shakeout, and now it's pumping up again. It did this weird shake, and then now it's starting to run. We were trying to get into Griffin because Griffin went down, pretty good portion, but we thought to ourselves that could be a really good low grab on Griffin, because it was just at a $600 million market cap, and it's at 328 now. So I don't know about you guys, but that actually, because of the strong nature of this thing, why couldn't it just get right back up to 63 off of some bullish price off if we can actually bounce? Let's see. I said the bulls got to hold control. If the bears get control, hey, bears get control, we're going to 96. If we can hold this level, then we can possibly try and push up to, let's see, on the 5-minute if anything has changed, if we have any good buy orders. Is there any buy orders coming in that is at a price where it could push? See, they potentially smack it, but we'll see. I'm hopeful. Let me see. I think I did a market cap. Did I do the shelf on this? Or was on the daily? Did I do that on this? No, but it could this thing, it's already surpassed 60,000 holders, so that's good. I'm starting to really like the what's kind of going on with this thing. It's almost as very alluric, but also it's going perfect with the narrative right now. So this really actually might be the strongest AI agent on Solana that Solana is backing itself. So you get Solana money, put it in some grants and things like that, then that can be huge. But all right, guys, we're gonna focus on this price action right now. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you tune into the live stream later today at 4 o'clock. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just wish us luck, and just save some questions. We'll do a little Q&A at the end. So if you have any questions for James, make sure you have them, and we'll do our best to get them answered, and we'll just have some fun. I think it'll just be a good live stream, good opportunity to connect with directly to the community and to someone who works with the coin that we talk about. So I think that's a good thing to do. So all right, I will see you guys later. Peace. Thanks for coming in. Do all the housekeeping. Check the links in the description. Subscribe. Ding the bell. Hit all. If you don't do that, then you won't know to come in the live stream when I go live or when I post a video. So you got to do that. And then you have to share this with your friends. All right. I'll see you later.